welcome back. This is episode 2, fam. Welcome to the Looney Goons. How
Let's
are you
go.
feeling,
We're
fam?
feeling good. We're feeling good. We're feeling ready. We're feeling prepared this time.
Yeah,
We're gonna give y'all a better show, all right?
not gonna lie, last time I was super nervous.
Oh my god, I was so nervous, but I think we got our first time jitters out of the way.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna flow better this time.
hella
I
ready.
think we're ready. Well, more ready.
More ready. We're not pros yet. But yeah, I actually had a few topics I want to talk about. I was doing a bunch of research the other day,
All right.
only because it popped up on my For You page for whatever reason.
All right, let's go ahead.
Yeah, so the first one I want to talk about is Cyberpunk. I've been playing the game recently, and I rewatched the whole entire show. Love the series. Have you seen it?
I really want to watch it actually. I just have it saved on my TikTok. I saw the
Yeah.
trailer. I was like, "Oh my god, that looks good." And the animation looks good. It's an anime, right?
Yeah, it's an anime. Well, there's an anime, and then of course like the video game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing. I don't know if I want to spoil it for you. Are you okay with me spoiling it for you?
My face.
If anything, I can tell you about the game.
Okay, yeah. Tell me
Yeah.
about the game. I don't think I'm gonna play the game. I think I'm too far gone.
Which, if you don't play the game, I'm gonna lie, you're missing out.
Oh, I thought they're gonna stop the game, aren't they?
Um, as far as I heard, that they kind of stopped doing any sort of updates or anything like that, just due to like lack of like I guess
Player
support.
base?
Yeah, player base. There's not enough like attention on the game for it to do any sort of updates or anything like that.
Mm.
Even though me playing it again, it's freaking amazing. So if y'all haven't played or watched the show, go and give that a watch. I'm not gonna spoil anything for y'all this time, but maybe next episode
Oh, okay.
I'll put y'all on somewhere. But according
Maybe it's on sale. I'll buy it.
to so basically how the game is like it's a very futuristic world where basically cybernetics and stuff like that enhancements are very common. It's basically like a part of your day-to-day life where instead of having a phone on you, it's just part of your brain. So when somebody calls you see it pop up in your eyes. So
Well, like a Neuralink.
well, no, not like a Neuralink. It's more. Remember, have you seen those Apple kind of goggles or whatever, where people were using and they're just kind of like answering phone calls and doing text messages and stuff like that?
There's Apple ones too, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like the VR headset.
Yeah, like a headset like that.
Yeah. So like that, but instead of having to use VR or anything like that, it's literally connected to your brain.
Wow,
Yeah. So
that's cool.
so you get crazy cybernetics like that, or you could change your hands where you have like claws and shit like that. And
Oh, I remember seeing like the memes of how you can like make certain body parts
yeah,
certain sizes.
yeah.
I remember that. Like people would like post TikToks of like them scrolling max on like different scrollers and seeing how they look.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you could do stuff like that where they literally have like enhanced cybernetics for stuff like that too.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift, which is what I'm saying.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
cybernetics for stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
And like like in that whole little freaky world, there's a whole bunch of other stuff like cybernetics that's for
Freak.
that. Yeah, fam, I'm telling you, like inside the video game, you run around the world and there's literal like posters where like there's girls that have 3 holes in their mouth. So
Oh,
like there's holes in their cheeks and then like
so girls making a lot of money.
I'll let y'all play with y'all's imagination on that one. Yeah, and, so basically, you have a bunch of enhanced stuff like that where you could literally have, like, different legs where you could do double jumps, or you could run faster, you could boost your lungs, you could have stuff like that.
Mm.
So they call that chroming up. S yeah, it's kinda goofy, but, like, I guess for their time, it's kinda common, this chroming. I don't know why you looked at me like that, man. But yeah, they call it chroming, or like chroming up and stuff. And I don't know why you threw me off when you said. I can look at you straight right now. Sorry. But yeah. So with where I was gonna go with that is, do you think that where we are now and where we're kind of heading with how things are, do you think we're gonna eventually get to a world kind of like that where everything's very cybernetic based, where literally us become like the smartphone, basically?
I can see that happening. I just don't think it's too soon. I
Yeah,
don't think it's too soon. I think maybe in the future,
like another probably 100 years.
maybe
Hmm.
100.
But
That's a
even
good.
then, if you think about it, past 100 years, they thought by now we would have flying cars.
That's true.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they'll have some sort of format like that that's probably going around then.
Mhm.
But do you think right now do we have some sort of like ways to do some not cybernetic enhancements, but this enhancements in general? Sorry, that was kind of hard for me to get out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some.
Yeah, cause I know, like, there's some where, like, even though they're very painful and stuff like that, there's way for you to get to be taller, for you to have more hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, of course, like, your appearance-wise, there's ways to adjust that, like, I think for the heights, you have to, like, literally break your bones and then, like, stretch them.
Multiple
Yeah,
times.
multiple times, and then stretch them, and then they'll repair over time, which is a very painful
And you
process.
just look unproportionate.
Yeah, if it's not done right and it's only done in a certain part of your body, then yeah, you look completely funky.
Looks crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I seen photos like that where it's gone bad, where they only do it like to their legs and not like their upper part of their body, and it looks weird. It looks unhuman.
Mm.
You can even say. But where I was gonna go with the game is that, um, so basically inside the game, there's a main character which his name is V, and he goes through like a crazy heist with his friend, which he dies, and he gets a chip that's stuck in his brain. But with that chip is like a whole nother person's brain or like person, basically like a whole nother person in the chip.
Mm.
And that person is uploaded in his brain, and B dies, but since he has that chip in his brain, it brings him back to life. But now he's fighting with this other version of him. And that person is trying to take over him. But do you think that would be possible like in the future too, where like we have like our literal consciousness uploaded to chips like that?
I feel like that's really, really far.
Yeah,
That's even
right?
further than, like you were saying earlier, the enhancements like in
Yeah.
your eyes, the computer in your eyes that you can just see
Mhm.
without it being in front of you. Yeah, that sounds even further.
Yeah, right. But at the same time, if we're already having chips where like we could like I guess do like updates to our own systems like that, or even like upload things like that. Cause they literally have like jacks in their hands where they could just hook up to like computers and they're part of the computer now. Like, it's crazy. It's a whole crazy little world. I'm pretty sure once you play the game or watch the show, you kind of more understand more where I'm going about it with it.
It sounds more interesting now that you're
Yeah,
telling me more about it. I didn't. I really never thought I'd be into that, but
dude,
that
like
sounds really interesting.
like the whole scenery and everything with the game and like this show is amazing. Like literally now, every time I go out to downtown or even in Dallas downtown, dude, and all I think about is Cyberpunk. Because the
Really.
way their city is kind of set up, where like everything and anything is going on basically at the same time.
Mm.
So like every time I go down to downtown, I'm seeing some guy getting mugged. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm not thinking back. I'm like, damn, in Cyberpunk, you see that a lot too, you know? Like literally everybody, if you think about it, in their own city, they kind of live in their own type of night city type of thing, which I think is kind of cool. Like now, you like there's some sort of not reality, but like you can make some sort of relationship with it if
Mm.
you get what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
connection. There you go.
Connection.
Yeah. Which I don't know. I can't say much right now just because you haven't watched the show, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't yet. But if y'all watch it next time, I got some crazy stuff I'm gonna drop on y'all.
Does it leave it? Does the show leave an opening for there to be a season two?
Unfortunately, no.
No, it's just one season.
One season, but at the same
Okay.
time, like the things about shows like that, it's it's a hit or miss. But with this one, it's an amazing hit because some shows where they kind of leave it off, it's like it leaves you with a bunch of unanswered questions, you know. But with this one, it tells you the full story and gives you a full closure out where even though like fuck you want to see more, but at the same time they left it like they closed the book basically.
Mm.
So it's perfect. It's really well done.
Are the episodes long?
Not really. It's about your typical animes are like 30 minutes long or so.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not like those one animes where like they're hours long. You know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a show like that where they just do one season and it's perfectly telling the story. I feel like a lot of shows they start with season 1 and they leave the ending open. They want to try to get season 2, season 3 greenlit and
Yeah.
they
See,
leave
like
it
that
open.
that's what they could have done. I'm not gonna lie, but I can't say much because again, you haven't seen the show and I don't want to spoil it for you. But once you do, then I can talk about it more. But there is like some theories that it could possibly go on again, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to. Just because I think the way the story kind of ends, if they try to bring it back, it's kind of be kind of a reach for them,
Mm.
if that makes sense. But I don't know, because like the show is amazing, honestly, and the way they ended it, even though it's tragic, but it's so satisfying at the same time. If that makes sense.
Mm. Okay, I think I'm more excited to see it
Yeah,
now.
because
It's
like
been out for a while, but
oh yeah, it's
I
been
haven't
a
seen it.
fair amount of time, and like the main character, everything with that whole show is just perfect. And then Oh, another thing too. So the way that kind of world like happens or kind of works is that all the cybernetics and stuff, they kind of take a toll on your brain too. But if you get too much enhancements over time, like all that, circuits and basically all the technology you have in you kind of makes you go crazy. So they have something called cyber psychosis. So basically, it's people that have like all those cybernetics and everything, and they just literally just go crazy. So they like lose, like they forget everything, they lose all their mind, and they just lose their humanity, and they just go nuts. Yeah. So basically, kind of like how like I guess it's kind of sorry if this is a little offensive, but like how people like kind of in like psycho morgues, I forgot what they're called. Or,
Psych wards.
yeah, psych wards.
Okay, I was scared there.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was
Like,
like,
don't get us canceled
no,
now.
no, no, I was like, let me find the right word. But yeah, people are like kind of like that, but is this that, but in like cybernetic enhancements type of thing, and it could happen to almost anybody if they get too much, like enhancements in it, or they can't physically handle it, or they mentally can't handle it type of thing.
Mm.
Which, which is kind of scary if you think about it, because imagine like here in America, if we have some stuff like that happen, like
Here in America?
yeah, because I mean everybody has guns, and like
Yeah.
knowing how America is, I mean, like a bunch of people get illegal stuff anyway. So like imagine how many like illegal implants and stuff like that people would get too.
Yeah.
Like this one day you're walking down the street and some guy just goes psycho on you and he has them like illegal enhancements where like pulls out chainsaw hands or some crazy stuff and he's just going at random people type of thing.
Mm.
And so that's what's like one of the things that happened in like Cyberpunk too. This is a crazy concept when I think about it.
That does sound crazy.
Yeah, but once you watch it, bro, you gotta let me know.
I will, I will.
Yeah, because then I got a lot more things I could tell you about, and we can talk about that a lot more.
Alright, and if the game's on sale, like I said,
Yeah,
I'll get it.
dude, I wish they did like a multiplayer mode on that because that was one thing I heard that they were gonna try to work on, but just again, they just kind of canceled that type of project.
Oh, it's not multiplayer?
It's not.
Oh,
They kind of canceled that just due to the fact again they didn't have enough pull from what I've heard. But I mean, even like the solo campaign by itself, that's pretty well done. I like the new update and everything they added to it. It fixed a lot of crazy bugs that were in the game.
is it similar to GTA?
Um, yeah, you can say it's kind of similar to GTA. There's like a bunch of there's like a really big open road, do a bunch of little side mission heists and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess in a way it's kind of like GTA.
Mm.
This again is futuristic. But I'm telling you, bro, once you play it, you'll like it. You'll like it.
Bet, bet.
But I heard you had something else that you wanted to talk about too that was kind of going on that happened not too long ago.
Hmm. Oh, you talking about the halftime show?
Yeah, yeah, because I heard again, I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all.
Okay.
I just again, the Cowboys didn't make it, so I was just in
Yeah.
my room crying.
I don't know if they'll ever make it, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah. I saw some interesting theories on the internet.
Mhm.
And the most interesting one that I think pertains the most to the podcast that I wanted to talk about was that a lot of people are speculating that Kendrick Lamar was insinuating that Drake had XXXTentacion killed.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
so let me pull up the list. I have the list on my phone.
Okay, bet.
There's a bunch of things that people pointed out that were almost coincidentally just bringing up things that XXXTentacion has done.
Mm.
So the first one is whenever Kendrick Lamar starts the halftime show, he's standing on an X,
Okay.
which is referencing XXXTentacion.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Next up,
It isn't there, like, the opening too or something like that, I heard?
the opening, he's kneeling. So in the opening, he's kneeling just like how X did in the
Oh, yeah.
XXL freestyle,
Yeah, the freestyle.
which is referencing XXXTentacion.
No. Okay, yeah, I see that now.
You know,
What?
whenever I don't know, I don't like that freestyle. It's a little cringy to me looking back on it.
Yeah, I heard, like, bunch of people were saying that too, like, looking back to how X was, it was kinda cringe.
And now that I see the clips, he was
Yeah,
very
I
he
love him.
deserved to die.
Yeah, no, not to die. Like again, I love him very clearly. He
Yeah, yeah,
succeed, but like I'm not looking back. I'm guessing like since we're growing up with it, nobody kind of like took a look at it that way.
yeah.
It's the
Um,
father.
what's a father? Um, so next up we have uh so he was the podium that he was performing on
Yeah.
it was located on the 30-yard mark, the yard line,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
and in Roman numerals, 30 is
X.
XXX, referencing
Oh
XXX Tentacion, bro.
no!
So it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
Damn.
Uh, la well, no, not lastly, but so he also brought out two of Drake's exes
Yeah, right. You can remember
from the
one of them was doing
Serena.
like the crip rock or
Yeah.
something.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I also okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that part. But
Yeah, the look in your eye scared me, man.
um, so that's two X's, right?
Yeah.
And then the X that they're standing on makes three X's,
Oh, so it's X. Oh,
referencing
yeah.
XXX Tentacion, bro.
No.
And then the last one that I have listed is oh no, that's it. That's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's all that I have.
Damn.
That's just a few things that people pointed out that like reference XXX Tentacion. And then I remember that theory going around whenever X had first passed away, because
'Cause
he did have a beef with Drake. I was gonna say he
yeah.
had a Drake with beef.
And then I remember,
Multiple
like,
thoughts.
literally before he had, like, passed away, I think, like, 3 weeks ago, before he passed away, like, he posted, like, "Oh, if something happens to me, it's on Drake."
I remember that,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." And then I think I saw something too from the very little clips I saw, something with their hairs too. I noticed that because you know how X, he has, like, the blonde and black?
Yeah.
And then the performers, they had red and black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and whenever I saw that, I was thinking, because now that you say that, I was thinking right now, I was like, "Damn, so what if X had the gray or not the gray, the,
Blonde.
blonde, and they have the red because there's blood that was shed, and they were
Oh.
referencing X."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
uh,
didn't think about it like that.
that's what I was thinking when you were saying that, I was like, I was thinking about the whole performance and how the background performers, they had red hair too, and I was like,
Yeah.
that could be some crazy shots being fired right now at Drake. Did you did you see how, like, I think, I don't know if it was a concert around the same time or, like, the day after, he was walking around with a shirt or, like, a sweater on and had a bunch of bullet holes with smoke coming out?
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty extreme.
Yeah. I was kinda, I don't know, I was laughing my ass off when I saw that. I don't know if it happened at the same time or before or after. I don't know when, Drake did that concert and he had that, like, outfit on, but he had, like, a whole sweater on and, like, there was, like, little bullet holes poked all around his shirt and it just had smoke coming out.
Oh, you know what? I did see that
Yeah,
actually.
it was
I didn't connect the dots.
yeah, I'm guessing he's just referencing how the shots are firing.
Mhm.
Shots been fired, you know?
Yeah, he's going through
Yeah.
it.
Dude, and the funny thing enough is today I saw this video where, like, some guy, I guess he had, like, or I guess Drake has a penthouse out in, like, I don't know where, he has a penthouse somewhere, and, some guy uses a drone, and he was, like, in Drake's penthouse, and he was, like, showing his laptop and, like, how he's doing gambling with millions of dollars. And Drake comes outside and he's like, he sees the, like, drone, he's tweaking out, he's like, "What the fuck?" And he grabs a slipper. Everybody's clowning him in the way he threw the slipper at the drone.
And this is real?
Yeah, this is real. Some guy used his drone. This is like messing with Drake for whatever reason. I don't know what for exactly. I don't know if he was trying to get, like, his credit card info or something. I don't know. Like, that's the only logical thing I could think about. Why would, like, somebody do that?
It's Drake. I mean, everyone's trying to clown on Drake right now.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen that though.
yeah, it happened not too long ago. I don't know if it happened like a day or two ago. I
Oh
don't know
wow.
when exactly, but yeah. Well, everybody was just clowning him on how the way he threw the slipper because, like, it was horrible.
It was very
Yeah.
feminine or what?
Not feminine, but it was just like he was playing softball or some shit. Yeah, 'cause he, like, throws it on the side, like,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know, you have to
Mm,
see it, and it looks goofy as hell.
very much like he's never thrown anything
Yeah,
before.
type thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, and then another thing I did see about the Super Bowl is that some lady inside the crowd, she had a voodoo doll of, I forgot what's his name.
Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes,
Patrick Mahomes,
and
the whole
she was ripping him up.
yeah, she was fucking poking the man, like, it was insane, and think about it, like, bro wasn't playing the same at all during that game.
Horrible.
Yeah, like, who knows? Maybe that shit might have worked.
Maybe.
Which is kinda scary, like, fam, like, people are out there hating like that.
These football fans are crazy.
Yeah, and, like, keep that shit
Eagles
away.
fans, let alone Eagles fans,
Yeah.
insane.
It dude, I don't know, I don't want nothing like that. I got God on my side, but, like, God, that's scary out there. When people really hate that much on you just because of a game, like that's crazy.
They say they hate to see you winning, dude.
Not for real.
Suffering from success. That's right.
The time shit. And then another thing I wanted to talk about was it was about this AI movies that are kind of going around. Like the fake AI trailer movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Have you seen those?
I've seen a few. So my family sends me like, cause they know that like all the stuff that I'm into and the stuff that we have like in common that we're into.
Yeah.
I have my sisters, they send me well, one of my sisters, she sends me a bunch of trailers and I always have to break the news to her. She's like, "Oh my god, this looks so good."
Yeah.
Like, "That's fake." And she's like, "What, really?" I'm like, "Yep, another one." Cause she sends me so many. It's honestly pretty funny how many she sends me.
Yeah. Dude, there's just been a lot more resurfacing lately. Like, there's been some that are like about Real Steel.
Oh,
Real Steel 2, like that was going around again too. Like, oh, Real Steel 2 is gonna come back again. Which I wish they would come out with a second movie.
I wish.
I wish. The first one, phenomenal.
It was really good.
10 out of 10, honestly.
Honestly, I don't remember it anymore. It's been a long time,
Really?
but I remember like that movie a lot.
Yeah. The movie is so good. And then there's that one that's been going around. And then on top of that, they're making some like of like Spider-Man and I think the Amazing Spider-Man that there would be like a third movie for that
Mm,
trilogy, which I wish there was.
yeah,
They cut that shit off way too damn early.
they did, but honestly, they had a reason. Those first two movies are bad.
I don't know, fam. I don't know.
You
I
like
like them. I like them honestly.
You wanna argue about it?
I don't know, man.
Argue?
We go bands for men. Again, me personally, I like them. I'm not gonna say I like them more than other movies, but I like them.
I like them.
Yeah.
I don't like the second one, honestly. The second
I
Andrew
don't know.
Garfield movie. Not really. It's really like
Yeah,
bad writing for me. Except for well, we'll get into it in a little bit. We're
yeah,
gonna talk about that.
yeah. We'll get into that jazz in a bit. But then there's like a bunch of other fake trailers about like this is different movies. Like there's one about I think like, I'm trying to remember that they were gonna make a movie just about Thanos or
Mm.
Thanos. I said Thanos. What? Thanos. Like there's based a whole movie just about him and his development. Fake.
Yeah.
And then there's like they're gonna make a Pacific Rim 3 or something like that. Fake.
Oh, I remember those movies
Yeah.
actually.
Such phenomenal movies.
Yeah. Yeah,
Such
for the
phenomenal.
CGI was actually really good
Yeah, it was
for
very
the
good.
time.
Yeah. I love that CGI, honestly.
Yeah, I've seen they also use like AI for that, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then me, I can tell when something's AI
Mhm.
because
Yeah,
you can see it's like a movie.
dude.
It's like a painting that's moving.
Mhm.
It's weird.
There's like the what's it called? The, Coca-Cola trailer? That they use only AI for that Coca-Cola trailer?
The winter, like the Christmas one,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
And it
yeah. I've
honestly
seen that.
disappointed me, I'm not gonna lie.
It disappointed.
Yeah.
I honestly don't care, but
No, just because I always like seeing the Coca-Cola trailers during, like, Christmas time because they always make something kinda, like, interesting.
mm,
But now they're just using AI, it's like, "Bruh, you're not even putting the effort anymore."
mm.
I don't know, this is something I noticed too that I was like, "Bruh." And I think they did something else, I forgot what. They did, like, another commercial with just AI. It was for another big name company, but I just completely can't remember right now.
Mm. I don't know.
Do you think AI is kinda taking over the game?
Yeah, 100%. There, AI can do a lot of things, and it's a
Yeah,
little scary. It's a
very
little
scary.
scary.
Like, I heard I saw this tweet or, like, this thing that was kinda going around, and it was, like, Pokimane. Pokimane was tweeting out, and she was, like, calling out shots because the Twitch community or Twitch was getting taken over by, like, Speed and Kai Cenat, and she was like, "Oh, not enough, like, female Twitch streamers are, like, blowing up," or, like, "There's not enough, like" it's, like, too focused on them, basically, like, she's complaining about.
I saw that too, but what does she do that's really interesting like Kai and Speed?
That's what I'm saying.
I
Kai
honestly I don't watch them, but she's not interesting at all. She's playing games that are I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
even know what game she plays, but
me neither. Like, deadass, like, Kai Cenat and Speed, they did, like, their big tours, they did, like, big, like, collaborations with, like, a bunch of people. Literally, Speed was on a soccer field with Ronaldo, you know?
mhm,
Like, what? Who doesn't wanna see that, you know? And then Kai Cenat did it, what, his month marathon or something like that?
I saw
A
that,
whole
yeah.
month is just straight streaming. Like and he had a bunch of crazy people pull up too, like, fucking Kevin Hart pulled up, he had the guy that did the Miles Morales. While he
Oh
was sleeping,
yeah,
he was just
what's
there
his name?
performing.
Not it's not AI Miles Morales.
No, no, it's not AI. It's the guy that went
The
viral.
TikTok live
Yeah, the
Miles
TikTok
Morales.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like, he was on there too, like, a bunch of crazy people, like, they were literally running the game because they were, like, actually putting in the work. But
They do really good. Like, they're really interesting, they're really funny, they're really
yeah,
entertaining.
very interesting, and on top of that, they touch it a lot in the gaming world too. I don't know about Speed. I don't know if Speed plays games like that. I
He
know
used
Kai
to.
does, yeah. I know for sure Kai does. And then but the thing is, like, prior before they were doing their huge marathons and blowing up like that, like, literally Pokemon and a bunch of VTubers and stuff like that were literally running Twitch, basically.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember, this prank YouTuber named Gideon, you know him?
No.
He started a Twitch account and he, I don't know, he, like, raided, like, Pokemon Pokemon's, like,
Yeah,
Twitch stream, and she, like, went crazy or no, he didn't raid her Twitch stream, he called her, like, a thought or something,
Oh,
and she told like, like, reported him to the Twitch executives,
yeah.
and they actually banned his account and
What?
permanently banned his account at
What?
that. He
And I
had to beg them to get it back.
yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, now I'm pretty sure people don't really trip like that anymore just because they also have Kick, and Kick is just like
Mm.
another type of streaming
Oh,
platform.
yeah, I heard Kick's
Yeah.
getting better, like, they're less regulated or something like
Y
that?
I'll say this, they were like rated R.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And they have very low filters on that from what I
Mm.
well, at least from what I've seen. I don't know how it is now. But then what I was gonna get to with the VTubers, like, they're running it and all they're doing is playing games, not showing their face, and they're having, like, a little fake avatar doing, like, the talking and stuff. Which, I mean, it's kinda similar to AI and stuff, which was running the game for Twitch, and,
Yeah,
like
it's just like a filter, right?
yeah, and, like, the Miku thing, like, Miku it's, like, for whatever reason, it's kind of popular like crazy right now, and even got into Fortnite somehow.
Bro, I saw this stream one time. I saw this clip of a stream, and it was a VTuber, and it was a girl,
Mhm.
and really, like, it was a voice filter, and well, obviously the VTuber
Yeah, the
like
character.
the filter or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it glitched. It turned off for a little bit, and it was just some old bald guy. Had
Yeah.
all these guys gooning over him. Oh, gooning over him, like
Yeah.
fiending for him.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy because there's a lot of that going around, like, that has like, the VR, like, meeting rooms or whatever.
The VR chat
Yeah,
rooms, yeah.
VR chat rooms, that's what I was trying to say, like, there's a bunch of that going around where they just use filters, they use some, like, thought anime character or whatever, and they just go in there and start talking to random dudes, and I don't know what they get out of that, but, like, to each their own, I guess, which is just crazy to me.
I mean, that could be fun, but it's also
Hold
dangerous.
on, fam, it's not the way you said this kinda sound like you done that, no. Not that you thought not that you did that, but you're thinking about that.
You can meet some cool people, but no, no, you can also meet a lot of weird people.
Yeah, definitely. Uh, dude, I don't know, it's just mind-boggling when you think about how, like, that's an actual thing, and, like, if the way that AI and stuff is just developing, how, like, what's gonna be next? What's gonna be the next breaking thing?
Yeah,
It's kinda scary.
bro. I wanted to talk about the Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to rank the Spider-Man movies. I asked you to make your list. Did you make a list?
Yes, I made a list.
All right, so let's go over. We were arguing about it a little bit earlier,
For a second, we were.
but
Oh, dude,
let's get
this
into
is
it.
this is gonna get crazy.
All right, let
Oh,
me.
this is only, like, the actual live action movies, right?
Oh
Not
yeah, this
no animation, none of that?
no Miles Morales. This is no Miles Morales. No Sony villain movies,
Yeah.
and that's it. This is just
It
the 8 Tobey Maguire,
Andrew Garfield,
Andrew Garfield, and Tom
Tom
Holland
Holland,
movies.
yeah, bet.
All right.
Alright, fam, so for my ranking right now, you want me to start from bottom to top or top to bottom?
8 to 1, 8 to 1.
Yeah,
I
okay,
don't know
okay, yeah,
what
so
that means, but
no, yeah, that's what I meant, sorry, like 8 to 1 or
worst to
say
best
okay,
or
bet, bet.
least most favorite.
Alright, so from okay, well, hold on, let me get closer, my bad. So for my number 8, or for the least favorite I have is Homecoming with
Homecoming.
yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry, you can see my reaction already, bro.
Sorry, it's just the only reason why is because I didn't watch the movie.
Oh, okay.
So sorry. So if you don't kill me, y'all, inside the comments. But it's just because I haven't seen the movie yet. So
Okay.
I can't give it a good ranking unless I watch the movies. That's the only reason why it's down there.
Oh, it's good. It's good. On Disney Plus.
The other one, if I saw that reaction, so Far From Home.
Oh my god. Dude, I love
Uh,
Far From Home.
really? Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
you'll see in my ranking.
Okay, okay, okay. The sixth one I have is Amazing 2, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, so for number 5, I have Spider-Man, the very first Spider-Man movie from Tobey Maguire.
Oh, you're gonna get flamed on the
I
internet.
know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Dude, I can't wait. Dude, the very first one, like, so my first one is probably gonna be flamed the most.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember
Uh,
a conversation we had earlier, and I think I know what it's gonna be now.
yeah. Um,
Oh no.
for number 4, I got Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire. Dude, your reaction is scaring me so much.
Oh,
Like,
man.
you're such a big Spider-Man fan, and I have a Spider-Man shirt on. I feel like I should take this shirt off right now. It's getting super fucking hot in here now. For number 3, I got ooh, fuck. I got No Way Home.
Hmm.
Okay, I like that reaction. Fuck.
Okay.
And for number 2, I got The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, fuck. And for number 1, I got Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, it's crazy listing. I'm sorry, but that's just my honest ranking.
Oh my god,
Not
that's insane.
it's not saying that all the other ones are trash. I love them, but if I had to rate them from my favorite, those are gonna be my favorite.
Oh, just trying to say it.
The set
That's
is
how
going.
fucking heated I got.
Oh fuck, I'm scared.
Oh my god, your ranking is just all wrong to me. I'm sorry. Like,
It might be, but it is my personal
yeah,
preference.
yeah, opinion. That's good. Oh my god.
I can't wait to see the comments and everybody trying to correct me. I'm sorry, but again, this is my personal preference. Now, 3, I think it was just amazing just because of every like type of villain that was in there at the same time. Don't get me wrong, it was a little overwhelming. Now
Agreed.
looking back at it was pretty overwhelming, but at the same time, just watching it, it felt good.
Mm.
To me personally, it felt good because it had a bunch of action nonstop. It not none of that like 30-minute just long conversation doing build up. No, it was just all action.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. All the movies are good
Yeah,
in their own way.
in their own rights, they're all good. But again, this is just from what I liked when I was growing up.
I would watch any of them
Over
whenever,
again.
but
Well, but I definitely gotta watch Far From Home or Homecoming. Sorry.
Homecoming, I like it a lot. I love Michael Keaton. He's the Vulture in that one.
Yeah.
Super, super good performance.
Mhm. All
Uh,
right, now I gotta tell me your listing, bro, and let me know how wrong I was supposedly.
let me see. Sorry, sorry.
No, you're good. Dude, your reaction scaring me so much right now, fam. Like, I feel like I should take off the Spider-Man shirt right now. Like, fuck.
So at number 8, I have The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Ooh, fuck. Okay.
Oh my god, I wrote trash.
Damn.
Trash. I said
Fuck. Okay.
I don't think it's trash. I was probably just mad writing it. I don't know.
Bro is just furious.
I have the only redeemable quality is the love aspect of the movie between Gwen and Spider-Man and Peter, I mean.
Yeah.
And I guess the emotion whenever she gets killed.
Yeah.
At number 7, I have The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Mhm.
I think it's boring. I think that they should have skipped the origin story. And let's see.
Bro, so concentrated right now. You're scaring me right now.
Oh, but I still think it's better writing than
Oh,
Phasm 2.
yeah, it's Spasm 2.
So next up, I have not the Amazing. Next up, I have Spider-Man 3, and I said way too many villains. I think
Mm,
in my opinion, it should have been a two-parter. I think
mhm.
the first movie should have been like Spider-Man 3 should have been Spider-Man versus Sandman.
Yeah.
And then in that movie, we can see Harry slowly. I wrote down Harry the wrong way, by the way. I wrote down Harry like
Oh, like
Harry. I have Harry.
you have a hairy what? You have a hairy what?
No, no. I said Harry. We should have seen Harry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You should have seen a hairy
No.
Okay.
We should have seen Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
We should have seen Harry Osborn
Okay.
slowly turn into the Green Goblin in the third movie.
Mhm.
And then if there would have been a fourth movie, it would have been perfect to have Peter fight Harry with the Venom symbiote suit on,
Mm,
and I think he probably would have killed Harry.
true. Yeah.
Killed Harry what? No, I was kidding.
Everyone.
um,
Oh fuck.
and
Okay.
at number 5, I have I have Spider-Man Far From Home.
Harm.
So I hear the argument where people say that it feels like not like a Spider-Man movie.
Mhm.
I like that.
Mm.
I think that
Hmm.
that shouldn't have points taken away from it because all of the other ones are set in New York, and there's 7 other movies that are based in
Yeah.
New York. This one's in
I think
I
it was
don't
like London, no?
London,
Yeah,
London.
London.
Good catch. And I like it. I think it's really fun, and I also think that the Mysterio fight is really, really good. The fight with all the illusions.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I think I've only seen like a good like I think a quarter and a half of the movie. I didn't see like the ending half of it.
Mm.
Yeah, so I missed a good chunk of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but from what I saw, it was pretty good. That's why I put it as high as I did.
Mm. So next up, I have Homecoming at number 4. I like that one a lot. I like Michael Keaton as the Vulture, like I said before.
Yeah.
After that, I have No Way Home at number 3.
Mhm.
I think it was the best theater experience that I've ever had because I went there opening night with all of the like super
Oh,
fans.
yeah, like they come all in costumes and stuff.
Yeah, I saw people were doing backflips whenever Andrew and Toby came out of the portals. So next up, I have Spider-Man, the
Yeah.
original Tobey Maguire movie. I think it's perfect origin
Yeah.
story. It's really, really, really a good time. It's super nostalgic for me, and like we said, this is
Yeah.
opinion based. Next up, I have Spider-Man 2, and I think this like Spider-Man 2 perfectly encapsulates what Spider-Man is to me.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is the perfect Spider-Man movie. It's it's amazing.
Yep.
No pun intended.
Top shit.
What do you think? I don't know, dude. We have very,
Yeah, very
very
different.
different lists.
Maybe I gotta rewatch them and then maybe I could align to what your list is because I haven't seen them in a minute. So maybe once I do like a Spider-Man movie-thon or something like that and rewatch all the Spider-Man movies,
I'm down.
I'm down too. I want to do that in the Star Wars movie.
Star Wars.
Yeah. I would
Oh,
love to do-
we gotta rank Star Wars next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah. Dude, you know what's funny?
What's up?
You know how you were saying Harry a lot?
Yeah.
Hold on. So
Oh, yeah, what's happening in this fucking?
okay, I had to ask you this, fam. I really
Oh God.
no, chill. This is bear with me. So whenever you take a shower, right? Relax. Whenever you're
I'm
washing,
trembling right now, bro.
whenever you're washing your armpits, right? Do
Okay.
you use body soap or do you use shampoo?
I use both.
Both, right? 'Cause I feel like, you're like hear me out. Like, isn't that like basically the only option, right? Because you have hair, and on top of that, it's part of your body too.
Yeah. I use both
Yeah.
because I don't know. I feel like they're really similar
Mhm.
because shampoo dries out your hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like cleaning your hair,
Yeah.
and then the conditioner is what makes it feel like
Like
it used
soft,
to. It
yeah.
like starts to put some oils in your hair.
Mhm.
So it doesn't really matter to me. Like I ran out of bar soap recently.
Mhm.
This sounds very personal, but
Yeah, sorry, it's getting a little deeper now, but
and I just use the soap that I use on my hair. I just use it on my armpits.
mm. You see,
Mm.
no, okay. I ask bare amount of people, and I always get mixed answers. I either hear like, "Oh, I only use shampoo," or "I use only body soap." And each time I see like those people, I'm like, "Yeah, you look like." I'm sorry, but I'm
You
like,
look
"Yeah."
like you do.
Sorry, but like I'm like, okay, yeah, he kind of look like somebody that just only use shampoo or something. Like I don't know why, but every time I ask like somebody that, I'm like, they have like that characteristic about them that you kind of tell.
I look like that.
No. But another thing I wanted to ask you when you're crazy, but whenever you're using deodorant, what type do you like to use? Like the gel or like the actual kind of like what is like chalk type ish?
Chalk.
Or like the what?
Powder.
No, not the powder. What is it? It's like a white block. It's kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah. I use that one.
okay, use that one.
Yeah. What do you
Dude,
use?
I can't use that shit no more because I used that before and because for like a week or like no, not like a whole month, I ran out of my gel deodorant. So like that's what I usually use, and I use that. Dude, tell me why when I went to wash my armpits, it felt like wax.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that only happens to me. This is so personal.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. This is a little personal for y'all, but
That only happens to oh god. That only happens to me, like, if I put too much or if, like, I skip a day showering. I like to shower every day. Oh god.
okay, now you kind of okay. I don't know. Like, dude, I just can't because I'm a little shy to admit this, but I literally had to shave my armpit hair because of how waxy feel. Like, dude, I went to wash my armpit and tell me why it came out, and I tried washing my hands, and water was coming off my fingers.
What the heck?
Yeah, sorry, it was a little. That's a little graphic, but like, like it paints an image. Sorry, but like, dude, I just can't use the chalk stuff. I had to only use like the actual gel.
The gel bar?
Yeah,
The gel bar. Um,
the gel
no,
deodorant.
I can't do that. It's been a long time since I've
Mhm.
used that. I think it's been, like, 4 years since I've used that kinda deodorant.
Mm,
And sometimes I feel like I have to switch it. Like, I switched that when it turned from summer to winter, and then I never went
mm,
back.
yeah.
I think I used to do that. I don't know what that deodorant that I use is called.
What do you mean?
Like, the material
Oh,
that,
okay.
there's the
Yeah, yeah,
gel
yeah.
one, and then there's the other one.
Yeah, the only way I can explain it is like wax. I'm sorry, cause like every time I used it, that's all like it felt like to me. Is this feel like I have wax in my armpit, bro.
Well, that's the one I use. I use the wax
Yeah. Uh,
one.
weirdo. No, play. And then another thing too I wanted to ask you about is mosquitoes, bro. Mosquitoes are about to come back, and I hate that
Oh,
shit. But I literally dead ass don't know what other purpose they stand for, but to annoy the fuck out of us.
I don't think they serve any purpose. Well, so I think they're supposed to be the bottom of the food chain.
But yeah, they pick on us,
They pick on us, yeah.
little shits. Dude, I don't know why they just drive me nuts.
They're so annoying. But luckily they're only here to die.
That's right, because they get eaten by every other thing, basically.
Except for us.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, there's some people probably out there that eat them, but
weirdos.
yeah. Not why when I say that. No, I can't say that. Yeah, like I did as the other day. I was thinking about it while I was in the shower. I'm like, bro, what do mosquitoes do but annoy us and die? Like, ah. I don't know. Like, it built my like hatred towards mosquitoes even
Mm.
more.
They do nothing except for that.
Yeah, nothing but like causing mad itching.
It's the worst.
Worse.
I hate the summer, dude.
Very much so. Like, especially since I worked in like in a shop, like tires literally attract the mosquitoes, and that's all I had around me.
Oh, aren't you, like, allergic?
To what?
Mosquitoes?
No. This is a little personal,
Yeah,
but
you ask me all these hairy questions.
yeah, yeah, that's only fair. Well, no, I'm not allergic to mosquitoes. It's funny enough, I'm literally allergic to the outdoors.
Oh.
I'm allergic to pollen, trees, and grass.
Mm.
Type of nerf is that, bruh? If I had to survive in a zombie apocalypse in the outdoors, I'm screwed. My face would be puffy and my hands would be puffy if I like stay in the outdoors without taking allergy
Yeah,
medicine.
and this motherfucker loves camping, dude.
I love camping. I love being in the outdoors, but once I went camping for a week and I forgot to bring allergy medicine, told me by like the fourth or third day, if I didn't chill inside the AC, like okay, let me back up a little bit. I was getting ahead of myself.
Personal?
Nah, but like in the fourth day of my camping trip, my hands were swollen when I woke up. My face and my eyes were puffy like crazy. So I had to go in the car and chew in there for like an hour or two for me to like I don't know what. I guess like allergize. I don't know what how to explain it.
Making up new words and shit.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like I literally had to chill in the car for like an hour or two until like it like all my puffiness went away, and then I was able to go outside for another 3 days until it puffed up again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, I don't know if it's due to pollen or just the grass itself, but, like, I don't know what the hell trees do to me, but apparently I'm allergic to trees too.
Oh, man. I always thought it was mosquitoes that you were allergic to.
No,
Damn.
it's weird. Literally,
You're
I'm allergic
nerfed.
I'm nerve nasty, bro. If I had to go survive in the outdoors, I'm screwed. If I don't have a bottle of allergy medicine with me, I'm screwed.
Shame.
Shames on God. I was nervous that bad. Ah, dude. And then another thing too, like, okay, you know how we're like I forgot what his name. I think Elon Musk, how he was saying within this year he wants to go to like Mars and stuff.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, it's a crazy transition. But do you know how he was saying that?
In two regards, I mean, like from the conversation we were on, and then
Yeah. No, no. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to switch
geez,
up the.
Mars. I
Yeah.
mean, we're not even on the moon like that.
And that's another thing I want to talk
Well,
about too.
you're just talking about how he said he wants to live on the Mars, right?
Yeah.
You don't even live on the moon yet.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna get to. I was like, so one, he's saying that he wants to make claims that we're gonna go to Mars. Which one we haven't even set up any sort of official like space station, anything like that, even on the moon, which is even like not even a quarter away from us, like compared to Mars. Which is crazy to me, for one, because like we've gone there, I think, multiple times supposedly, but yet we've never set up a space station or anything like that.
I think only land rovers have gotten land
Yeah,
rovers, like moon rovers.
yeah, moon rovers, I guess you call them. Which is crazy to me because yet we have yet to set up a space station or anything like that, even though we're trying to go to Mars instead of the moon, which is like right next door.
Right next
Like
door.
like that ass. And but another thing too, I was thinking about like let's say for instance we do somehow manage to go to Mars and start
Colonizing.
colonizing. There you go. Thank you. Fuck. And stuff like that. Dude, what type of citizens like would they be considered? Like Martians or like how would that work? If they want to come back to Earth, they need to have a visa or like a passport or some shit. Like this is like some late night thought I had and it was just driving me nuts. And I had to ask you because I wanted to know what you thought.
So my guess is that it would be whatever space station that they were born at. If it was the
Right?
United States space station, I'm assuming they'd be
A United States citizen,
a
right?
United States citizen.
But the thing is, too, what if they just like they're from like another space station and they just went to that space station and then had the baby? So is that like you know what I'm saying? Like, are they now a United States citizen because they were born in the United States citizen like space station now all of a sudden? Like,
Hmm.
you get what I'm saying? Like, it's very complex. That's why I was like, fuck, how the hell we're gonna tackle that issue? And then imagine if we do, like, who's all gonna go up there?
I wonder how it's gonna work. Like, how are you gonna be permitted to go to Mars? Like, let's say in this hypothetical
Yeah,
situation,
somehow we invented space travel and stuff like that.
is there gonna be ghetto people in Mars? Because like a lot of times people,
What you doing around my cell, bro?
a lot of them will like, choking up.
It's good, it's good, good. Okay.
Back to what I was saying.
Gotta lock in.
A lot of people. Oh God, I don't even remember what I was gonna say. I'm thinking about
You're
how
Mhm,
a lot of times whenever people are migrating,
mhm.
it's to get a better life at
Yeah.
the place that they're going to.
Yep.
But if your parents are astronauts, you want to go. You know, like
Yeah.
you're gonna live a good life if your parents are 100,000 or however much
Mm.
astronauts make. You know,
But if you think about it, if we already got space travel and everything like that, do you think that is gonna become your, like, typical job?
astronaut,
No, not astronaut.
like taxi driver.
No, 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 not necessarily like astronaut, but like space travel. Like you know how it's if this hypothetical world is to exist and we have like constant back and forth with in the Mars colony and stuff like that. Do you think that's gonna be like your typical job where like oh your hourly job where oh you just got to go on the space station or a spaceship and keep your maintenance on it and stuff like that,
Mm.
or like he's gonna be like your next air pilot and instead he's gonna be like your space pilot or whatever.
So like cars are gonna be spaceships, I guess, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
in a way.
Or maybe like airplanes.
Yeah. But, like, of course, like, a whole 'nother class type of airplane, obviously, but, like, do you think that's gonna become your more common type of job then at some point?
Yeah. So I guess that answers my question. There probably will be ghetto people
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm saying.
space.
I feel like at some point, it's not gonna be, like, that high class job that we think it is at some point. If we're at that point ever, it's gonna become, like, a lower class
It's gonna
job.
become like Milky Way, like traveling
Highway.
from the Milky Way,
Oh, sorry, I was thinking something else, sorry.
traveling from the Milky Way to another galaxy, I guess.
Yeah. Which would be kinda cool, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna live
And
through
then
that.
we're gonna start the Warhammer 40K space, travel, for the Emperor.
There you go.
Yep. No, I can't say that. Never mind.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there.
Let's not get canceled there.
Yeah, no, let me go ahead and stop myself. Oh, so another thing I also wanted to talk about was the Neuralink that was going on. So not too long ago, like I think like 2 years ago or so, I think that's Elon did his first human trial with that Neuralink, and so far Neuralink has gone crazy, especially up to now. So when he was first doing it, he said, of course, like any other thing, it took a while for him to adjust to. And whenever he did, he noticed whenever he would be playing games or other things, because he played like a bunch of chess games or I think CS:GO. That's like one of the recent games he's been playing.
Mm.
I don't know too much about him just because I haven't seen like the podcast that he did with I think Joe Rogan.
Oh, really? He
Yeah,
has a podcast with Joe Rogan?
yeah, he did a podcast with Joe Rogan, and he was like explaining more in detail how it feels to have a Neuralink. I haven't seen the podcast yet, so I won't talk too much about how what he kind of goes through. But from what I did see is that he was saying how like the Neuralink, like it's so advanced that whenever he thinks about doing something on the computer, it does it before he actually realizes that he's thinking about doing it. So like if he like for instance he's playing CS:GO and he like somebody tries to peek him, the gun would shoot before he thinks about shooting him. So it's like if you think about pulling the trigger and like while you're playing the game, like his brain will have already did pull the trigger. So his brain is working so fast, and the Neuralink is just as fast. If that makes sense, which already is insane. There's not that much technology. I don't know if many people know that works that fast. Because I don't know how fast the brain works, but it works like extremely fast. I think like I don't know. I just know it works really fast. And another thing too that was going around was Neuralink is also supposedly going to help people that have like amputees and stuff like that.
Ampu- they're amputated.
Yeah, amputated. And so basically people that are missing limbs and stuff like that, they're wanting to create like like artificial, I think that's the right word, artificial like parts, I guess you could say.
Like
Like
limbs?
yeah, limbs, sorry. And they want to use that or they want to create that and be able to connect it to Neuralink.
Oh, really?
So basically you basically have your limb back, but it's just again, cyber like a replacement basically. I guess I don't know what the proper term for that would be. But yeah, so I don't know, I was thinking about the other day, I was like, imagine how many people could walk again because of that.
That's pretty amazing, honestly.
Yeah, but also thinking about it, like, imagine how many, like, track stars is gonna build. Like,
Think it'll make them better? Like,
I don't know if it'll make them better because again, it still depends on their stamina, you know? But, I don't know, it would be kinda interesting to see because I mean, again, like, but they're not as limited as they are anymore. If anything, they could do a lot more things than many other people could do now.
mhm.
And another thing that he wants to do is he wants to, with his product name Optimus. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a robot, and
Like Optimus Prime?
not the car, but yeah, but it's similar to that. I don't know if you've seen Kai Cenat's stream wherever he had that robot on his stream, and they were just kind of kicking him around.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
love that.
You love that? What the hell? You love punishing robots?
No, no, not like that, but I love that clip
Yeah.
of
Okay.
them bullying the robot. It's hilarious.
You're such a bully, bro. But yeah, so it's kind of like that robot, but a lot bigger. And what he wants to do is be able to connect the Neuralink to the robot, which is actually when people heard that, it's actually like groundbreaking because now people that are like paralyzed and stuff, they're just gonna be able to connect to the Neuralink to that robot, and now guess what? All they're gonna need to do is put eyes in that robot and give that person virtual reality like goggles, and now they could basically do everything they used to be able to do now, but just connected to a robot.
Wow.
Yeah, which is kind of insane because like whenever that happens, that is going to replace a lot of jobs. So basically, a bunch of hazardous jobs, basically like even probably like military jobs, stuff like that, is probably going to replace. Just because again, now guess what? You don't have to risk the lives of actual people. All you gotta do is just connect the Neuralink, give them a virtual reality goggles, and guess what? Now those people that are welding and pipelining, sacrificing their lungs and stuff like that. That's why you don't have to worry about that. Now you just send in a robot, make sure they have plenty of charge, they have the stuff whatever they need, send them in, and then boom. Like it's
Mm.
gonna be like revolutionary whenever that stuff happens, which is kind of crazy and scary at the same time, because there's two ways that could go down. One, it could be either like something that could revolutionize the world and it becomes something like cyberpunk where everybody, has cybernetics and basically how I explained it to you in the beginning. How everybody has like their own type of, cyberware and stuff like that, and they could do whatever they want to change in their body. Which would be the better alternative than the second one, which would be the end of humanity.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, which was kinda crazy because whenever I was listening to it, it sounds like a more as scary as it sounds, more possible than the other alternative.
Mhm.
Because if that was to happen, those people that have those cybernetics, as I was saying, would take out a bunch of jobs that are now, which would probably raise a whole lot of the unemployment. So people that couldn't afford or didn't get the Neuralink, guess what? Now they're gonna be living in poverty because everybody else that do have Neuralink, they're taking over all the jobs. And with that happening, there's gonna be like they're saying there's gonna be a huge division between people that do have the Neuralink. They're gonna be like the higher up class, and or like there's gonna be no middle class anymore. It's gonna be either poverty or they're gonna be like in a high status class or whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's gonna be causing like a whole revolution revolution where the people that don't have cyberware or stuff like that, they're gonna be trying to go against people that do. Because again, now they're living in poverty and now they're gonna try to revolt against that. And they're saying that people are there's gonna be like a whole like either civil war or there's gonna be a whole like actual war. Yeah, and that could either bring the end of humanity or that could bring all humanity just to be, iPhone, basically just robots, if you think about it. Because regardless, the humanity would end in both ways. Because either people that are in lower class are either gonna completely die off, and the people that are in the higher class that already have the cyberware and all that, guess what they're gonna do? They're just gonna get more cyberware, they're just gonna get more tech, and as I was saying, they're gonna get more, before they're gonna get more chrome, losing more of their actual parts that make them human,
Chrome up.
chrome up, and they're gonna lose everything that what once made them human and just become robots themselves.
So basically, Elon Musk, stop that.
Well, not stop that, but do it right, please. Don't let it go down that path.
Well, the way you said it was either way.
Well, either way, it could either become like everybody become like kind of like cyborgs, but everybody lives in their own way as they want. Like they don't have to choose, and there's gonna be plenty of jobs still, right? So it could go that way where like is this the peaceful route where they could be like they could coexist. So people could choose not to do that, and they can still live their lives as they please, and like there's no type of division, and there's not gonna be that higher class status type of thing. So you know how like I guess the best way I could explain it, how like there's like the rappers, they live in their own type of realm type of thing, and then the people that work at 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Yeah, that type of thing. So it's like if those two people try to clash, that's what I'm trying to get to. And
It's pretty crazy.
yeah, and it's like if that people at 7-Eleven got those cyberware, and now guess what? Now they're making as much money as those rappers. Now they guess what? They're on the same playing field. But if those rappers get it, guess what? Now they're up one. Now they're just it could become something like that, and then again, it just become all cyborgs type of thing.
Nah,
Which
I just hope I'm dead before all that.
you think so? I don't know. I feel like it'd be.
Hope so.
I don't know. I feel like it would be cool to see just to see how like not crazy the world would get, but just how like unique the world would probably get. I'm more interested in seeing the outcome more than anything.
Mm.
That I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, it'd make like a really good TV show. I don't know if I want to live in it though.
Watch Cyberpunk. There you
Oh,
go.
oh man,
I guess full circle, guys. Sorry.
full circle, I guess.
But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there, y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Sorry, we're a little ippy.
We're a little EP. I'm very EP.
Very ippy. And yeah, so y'all let me know what y'all think about the theories we gave y'all, and let me know about the Spider-Man ranking. Let me know if y'all liked Julian's ranking or mine. I'm gonna leave a poll in the bottom.
Better.
And if I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know. And if y'all got any more crazy theories y'all got for us about the cyberpunk, or y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I'd love to see it. And we'll catch you on the next one.
There we go.
Peace.